I'm joined by Daniel Harford. Great to have you along, Harf. How do you see this one unfolding?
Pleasure to be here, Hutto. I'm going with the Hawks. They're capable of beating anyone on their day. At their best, they're a formidable side and an entertaining one too. They get off to a good start, they'll be hard to stop.
Thanks, Harf. The two captains are in the middle. Time for the coin toss.
Richmond was for all intents and purposes dead and buried when they trailed Hawthorn by 51 points late in the second quarter of their round 5, 2003 encounter at the MCG. 4 quick goals slashed the margin to 27 by the long break, setting the tone for an astonishing third term in which the Tigers booted 7-2-2 behinds for an improbable 15-point lead. When Kane Johnson kicked long and straight in the middle stages of the final quarter, the Tigers had 14 straight goals and a scarcely believable 31-point lead. 2 late Hawthorn goals saw the Tigers finish 20-point winners. The final scores 18-7, 115 to 14-11, 95. As of the start of the 2025 season, Richmond's 51-point comeback remains their greatest ever.
Mackenzie, Nash, good tackle. No way through there, and they'll reset. Meek wins it. Mackenzie. They're going hammer and tong. D'Ambrosio. Ginnivan. That's a big play. What's he got on offer? Towards the goal mouth. Punched away. Short. He's hurried the kick. It's a poor one. Hopper uses the body well. Normally delivers. Sims. This is a big opportunity. Flostone. Hopper. Short. Takes the hand pass. Broad. It's labour intensive at the moment. He's set upon. Sims. He's under close attention. Was that a legitimate attempt to get it out? The ump gives him the benefit of the doubt. Meek, the winner there. Day, on the same page as his ruck. Nash. We've got another stoppage. Nankervis palms it down. Taranto. Hopper. Prestia. What can he do with it? He's normally good on his non-preferred. Somehow released the ball. Day leads his opponent. That's a bit of a waste. Almost threw it out. Ginnivan drives it inside the forward 50. McDonald. It's there!
That was almost like a training drill. Such was the ease with which they constructed that goal.
The Hawks on the board early. Nankervis punches it out of the ruck. McAuliffe. I'm not sure he wanted it. Quick kick towards centre half forward. They've put themselves under pressure. The fans will be happy to see this. We've got a whistle. Umpire's ball. Nankervis, the winner there. McAuliffe. They're playing for keeps. He'll be picking grass out of his teeth after that. The umpire says he had no prior. Nankervis with the tap. McAuliffe. Taranto. Trainer with the big fist. Scrounges a kick. He tried to con the umpire. Elgar is the man on the spot and he's marked. Taranto on a lead. He will surely make this count.
He couldn't believe his luck finding that much space inside the forward 50.
Good-looking kick. That'll do. It's a goal.
That's a quality finish. He's a beautiful kick at goal when his confidence is up.
So a goal each. The two big men do battle. Day spills the mark. McDonald, Mackenzie, Nash. Slick hands. Butler steadies. Fires. Bullseye.
I feel better now they're in front and getting some reward on the scoreboard.
So they've got a couple now and they're looking dangerous. Nankervis with a deft tap. McAuliffe, he's been set a task. Ross, that's a well-placed kick. Lace out. Great footy. Can he hit a target? Lynch, they've worked it well.
To finish off the good work.
They need this, but the moment gets the better of him.
Gee, he'd be disappointed with that, but he'll back himself to make amends if he gets a chance.
They've set up well for the kick-in. Sicily can keep it moving. Slowing it down. Searching kick. They say the road to hell is paved with good intentions and short passing in the back line.
He's not on the board yet. That should change here.
That's not going to come back. It wasn't his best effort.
Those are the kinds of opportunities you really need to take.
Trying to catch them out. Sicily, all on his own. Holds it up, waiting for an option to present. Wasn't a great kick. They've turned it over. And that's a letdown. Butler. This spells trouble. He's been busy so far. Ross only knows one way. Who's front and centre? Rioli has eyes only for the footy. Terrific tackle. Attracted a crowd. It would be a hard umpire who would ping him for that. Meek with the tap. Mackenzie. Hardwick is cool under pressure. He's generally a good kick. Short in the right spot at the right time. Bolter is released by the handball. Hopper marks. Will he go the bomb? Meek just had to get it out. This is dicey. He's hit up the lead. His field kicking is normally first rate. Gunston has found some space. Scrimshaw. Butler. It's no place for the faint-hearted. He was optimistic if he thought he could break that tackle. Who can get the clearance? Mackenzie. Meek runs onto it and can relieve the pressure. Prestia by hand. Taranto gets a kick away. Battle clears the area. Lynch. That's commitment to the cause. They're tackling with venom today. Nankervis showing his skills. Taranto. Boot, ball, goal!
A midfielder who consistently hits the scoreboard is a real valuable commodity in modern footy.
The Tigers by 2 points. Nankervis got his palm to it. McAuliffe. Day mops that one up. D'Ambrosio. Short pass looks good. Sees an opportunity and plays on. Can he find a teammate? Hardwick gets his kick despite the heat. Anyone's ball. The Tigers have won it back. He's drawn a crowd. They want ball, but they're not going to get it. Nankervis smashes it out of there. Mackenzie. Hardwick. Good disciplined defence. Clean pickup. Knew the tackle was coming. McAuliffe. That's a useful ball. Honours the lead. Ignoring the corridor for now. They've given it back. Gives it everything. Quality delivery by foot.
He's 1 from 1 so far.
He can put them in front, and he does.
He found himself in space and made the most of it with a clinical finish.
The Hawks in front now. Nankervis wins the tap. Manages to get off a handball. Hopper, Prestia. Campbell outbodied his opponent and took a ripper.
If he can nail this first shot at goal, he might just be in for a big day.
They're in front, are they? No, not yet anyway.
They'll need to clamp down on him. He'll torch them if they keep giving him that sort of space.
Amon to bring it back in. Sicily with a chance to run. Good thinking and good execution too. Doesn't often waste it. The Hawks are out of trouble. He's made a hot start to this match. Nankervis with the intercept mark. Tidy ball. Flostone runs onto it. Inside 50 with the kick. It must be his birthday. That's skillful. Mackenzie working hard and presenting well. The Hawks showing some good signs early. D'Ambrosio with a chance to relieve the pressure. Manages to find a teammate. He doesn't waste many. Chol couldn't reel it in. Algier didn't need to be asked twice. Shoved him in the back. Conservative kick. Prestia has charged into space. Algier. Amon. Ever reliable. The Tigers have denied them the corridor. Prestia taken to ground. He's besieged. They're tackling with great intent. Gunston palms it down. Nash read it well. The kick is precise. Moore getting involved. Throws it on the boot. Normally delivers. Nankervis in the clear on centre wing. Algier, that's good work rate. McAuliffe, Rioli, felt the pressure there. Sloppy disposal and a turnover. The umpire whistles for a ball up. Nankervis slaps it out. McAuliffe, Ross, great work ethic to push forward and present.
I'll be back in front if he can nail it.
Goal coming up. Oh, well, it should have been.
Well, what can you say? That is a dead set shot.
The Hawks are under siege at the moment. Good work rate. Battle pushes into space and receives the footy. Well-weighted kick. Can they get it forward this time? He might have thought about the corridor. Aim on is hard to beat one-on-one. The Hawks look well drilled. They've opened them up here. It's a high ball. Defence 101 there. Hardwick desperate to win it back. D'Ambrosio. Is that going out on the full? No, we're behind. And maybe that'll turn out to be handy later on.
Seemed like the defenders got a bit lost there and they were lucky not to give up a goal.
Short with the footy. Ross. Clever kick. Rioli has got loose. McAuliffe. They could be vulnerable here. The defence is disorganised. McDonald can just about finish it himself. Mansell had the presence of mind to get to the dangerous spot. Probing ball. Prestia makes position. Broad can run and carry. McAuliffe on a lead. Well played. Slick hands. That'll work. Takes the logical option. Lynch. He's got support. Ross navigated the traffic. Hopper. Nankervis. Flostone towards the goal mouth. Elgar is the man on the spot and he's marked.
He hasn't got his name on the goal scorers list yet. Here's a good chance.
He doesn't miss many of these, and he hasn't missed that one.
He had the opportunity to put them in front. That's exactly what he's done. Lovely finish.
Goal for goal. Good close match unfolding. Gunston showing his skills. Just shoveled it out. They should have been going forward. Now they'll have to defend. Into the pocket he goes. Amon blasts away. Nankervis spoils. Sims. Taranto displaying great endeavour. He was taken high and should go back and have a shot from here. Drives it deep. Barris doing what he does best. McAuliffe. Ball up. The defenders will need to be on guard. Gunston punches it out of the ruck. They've got good chemistry, those two. Bolter. He'll feel that one. Can he hit a target? Time to turn on the Jets. That's not going to work. Punched away. Important tackle. He was just about through otherwise. He's unlucky to be pinged for insufficient intent in his own forward line.
He was under pressure when he kicked it, so the ump's employing a strict interpretation.
Watson. There might have been an argument for a free kick there. Nankervis got his palm to it. McAuliffe, what can he do with it? He's set upon. Neither side able to clear the footy. Nankervis wins the tap. Taranto towards the boundary line. Not a great kick, and the umpire will throw it back.
The Tigers have already got on top in the clearances, and it's directly translating into more forward 50 entries.
Nankervis slaps it out. They're fighting tooth and nail not to give up a goal. The umpire will have it. Rucks go at it. Is that holding the ball? Gunston, Weddle. You have to be tough to play this game. No way through there, and they'll reset.
The Tigers probably feel like they haven't been fully rewarded for how much ball they're winning. They've been very good in close early.
Taranto, Rioli. It's a desperate tackle. Something has to give soon. Who can get the clearance? That has to hurt. Scrimshaw, Amon. Dangerous to leave on his own. Quarter time and a chance for the coaches to address their players and maybe even tweak the game plan. What's happening down there, Gary?
The Tigers are doing a lot right, but it hasn't fully translated to the scoreboard yet. You feel they deserve to be further in front. They might be better served by being more patient and constructing better shots at goal.
Thanks, Gary. As we get going again. The big men fly. McAuliffe. I felt that one from here. They're going nowhere and we'll have a stoppage near the centre. Nankervis showing his skills. McAuliffe. Prestia. The Hawks just can't get any time on the ball. Weddle. Good tackle. You asked for it. You got it. Not a lot of flow in this game, but that's a testament to the pressure both sides are applying. Taranto, an ever-present threat, has a ping. It won't be a goal. Hopper, he's put it through.
Managed to get free and kick the easiest of goals.
The Tigers have been impressive so far. There could be an upset brewing. Gunston showing his skills. Handballs it to nobody. That was almost handed to him. The defenders will be nervous. Barras wins the contest and can relieve the pressure. Butler works hard to present and they're away. Scrimshaw can keep it moving. What's he got on offer? Ignoring the corridor for now. Ginnivan. This is good footy. Searching kick. Quality delivery by foot. Kicks inside the forward 50. Nankervis is a welcome presence in defence. Ross has found some space. The Hawks forcing them out wide. Thumped away. Scrimshaw is cool under pressure. That play should have resulted in a shot at goal. That's a good option, and this looks promising. Honours the lead. Ross, short. Is anyone home? Scrimshaw wins it back. Great mark. Takes the safe option. Impey, all on his own. Tidy ball. Rioli doesn't often waste it. Lynch in the centre square. There goes the kick inside the 50. They've got a problem now. Nankervis drops into the hole and marks.
I'll back him to drive this right through the high diddle-diddle.
Looks good off the boot. He's got it.
The Hawks have got to find a way to put the clamps on. They're too easy to score against at the minute.
The Hawks are stuck in second gear. That would want to change pretty quickly. Like Batman and Robin. They cannot keep him quiet. Prestia gets a kick away. Sonzi has a real turn of pace. Has a ping and misses.
A fine passage of play, didn't get the finish it deserved.
Looking for a quick transition. Barras marks in the back pocket. They need a spark. Hopper fumbled it like a cake of soap. They've put themselves under pressure. Long ball in. Sicily with another spoil. It's a good old-fashioned gang tackle. No free kick and they've got a stoppage in a dangerous position. Who can get the clearance? Nash. Mansell wins it back. He's stopped in his tracks. If he thought he was getting away, he was sadly mistaken. They appeal for holding the ball and the umpire agrees.
Great pressure there and gets the reward.
Manages to find a teammate. Mansell takes an excellent grab. The Tigers are playing like winners. Nankervis goes without it. Algier throws it on the boot, and that's a goal.
A few heads will start to drop soon if they can't turn the tide. They're right on the edge.
The Hawks are in danger of being run over. Nankervis continues to have his way. McAuliffe attracted a crowd. They might be a little unlucky not to be rewarded. It was a fine tackle. Meek palms it down. Mackenzie kicks to space. Bolter tries to spike it out of the danger zone. Deer, Mackenzie. How will the umpire see this? Wanting to get on with the job. Met solidly. He seemed completely unaware of the company he had.
Better to kick to a contest and get done holding the ball.
Sonzi, look at the distance on that hand pass. That's commitment to the cause. The umpire says he had no prior. Meek wins the hit out. Ward, Nash dishes it off. McAuliffe affects the turnover. Normally delivers. Sonzi. Ball to be won on centre wing. Flostone gets his kick despite the heat. Amon. The Tigers have denied them the corridor. Broad accepted the invitation. Throws it on the boot. Prestia. What's he got on offer? Not wanting to bomb to a contest. That's well played. Taranto. It looks a well-oiled forward line. They've picked their way through. Battle. We've seen that before. Rushed over and they can reset.
They've got an opportunity here to get the ball down the other end quickly.
He's off. The kick was centimetre perfect. Sizes up what's ahead. Butler has charged into space. Taking time to assess the options. Joel working hard and being rewarded. In no hurry here. The Hawks are out of trouble. They need a goal, but it's at the wrong end. The kick is precise. They're playing with purpose and poise. Taranto lays it off. Rioli, Ross. The Tigers are bringing great energy. Who's got the wheels? Short. He'll be annoyed at himself letting the tackle slip high. Taranto. This is a big opportunity. That's skillful. Algier on the end of it. They are cutting them up with their ball movement. Good disciplined defence.
The Hawks are struggling to provide their forwards with quality supply. It might be time to shuffle the magnets a bit.
Meek with the tap. Mackenzie. Battle. Butler. Terrific forward pressure. Can he hit a target? And finally over the line.
There might have just been a little bit of panic there. It was a nervous moment.
Amon heads wide with the kick in. They're keeping the ball well. That's a well-placed kick. And they're away. Stripped of the footy. Feeling the heat. Rioli. He's struggled to make an impact to this point. Foot race on. Who can get there first? Thought his way through it. Short. Mops that one up. He's been busy so far. Sweeping handball. Nash. Advantage paid. Butler. Watson. Meek lurking menacingly. He's been quiet today, but he can make amends with a goal. He's found the post instead.
Seemed like the defenders got a bit lost there and they were lucky not to give up a goal.
Short with the footy. What can they muster from the back half? Into the middle with the kick. Bounced straight off his chest. Nankervis. Short. McAuliffe. Big tackle laid. They're tackling with great intent. Nankervis has got on top. Taranto. Hopper. That's a dreadful hand pass. Taken to ground. Some indirect ball movement here. In no man's land. He's under close attention. They want ball, but they're not going to get it. Meek looking for territory. Nash. Mackenzie. They've got to get a wriggle on. Impey on centre wing is marked. The defence has fallen down. They're moving the footy well here. Just needs an accurate kick now.
He hasn't got his name on the goal scorers list yet. Here's a good chance.
Here's an opportunity. He's found the middle, and did they ever need that?
That's what happens when you leave players in space inside 50. It's going to hurt you on the scoreboard.
The Hawks have closed to within 3 kicks. Nankervis has had his measure today. McAuliffe, he'll be sore in the morning, and we will do it all again. Nankervis gets his hand to it. Hopper, Taranto. What can he do with it? Weddle. That's good work rate. Takes the short option. McDonald. Nash. Under the gun. He's been set a task. He's been run down like a wildebeest.
His annoyance can only be with himself for a lack of awareness.
Sonzi couldn't quite. You can't question his commitment. Hacking it forward. Butler has worked hard to present. Joel appreciates that delivery.
A question of accuracy, and he should be able to answer in the affirmative.
This deserves a goal, but he's put it the wrong side of the stick.
That passage of play deserved a better finish.
It's being played in one half of the ground at the moment. Broad presents in space. Good work rate. That's a useful ball. Flostone can keep it moving. McAuliffe has it on a string. Broad, and they're out of trouble. Well played. Searching kick. Who's front and centre? Meek. He's been quiet. Butler on a lead. The Hawks are doing all the attacking. Spills the mark. Gunston intercepts. Meek. Watson. They need to hit the scoreboard here. Mackenzie. Great work ethic to push forward and present. Moore got to the right position and hung on.
This deserves a goal. Should be a goal.
Moore. Can he inspire his team? You bet he can.
They had to be patient, but they were able to pick their way through and eventually score.
The Hawks having a good patch. Meek wins it out of the centre. Mackenzie, poor hands there. He'd like that one again. Broad making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. Has to be clean. Prestia trying to find a path. Bolter all alone in the centre square. Tidy ball. They've opened them up here. Well done. Under pressure. Nankervis. He'll kick this. In he goes. And he has delivered.
If they can get up ahead of steam, they'll be hard to stop. That was a terrific passage of play, culminating in a great goal.
The Tigers really needed that goal just to settle things down. The two big men do battle. Hopper got to get it forward now. They cannot keep him quiet. Quality delivery by foot. Broad. I don't think he meant to smother it. Bolter. McAuliffe. He's having a ripper, although that's not his best kick. Punched away. Throw in deep in the pocket.
How's it look down there, Gaz?
The Tigers might be more conservative with the footy now and try to ensure that they don't cough up a late goal.
Meek with a deft tap. Mackenzie runs onto it and can relieve the pressure. Nash. Scrimshaw. Meek. Butler. Stripped of it. The umpire waves them on. He's caught when one tackle just won't do. That can only be holding the ball.
He's having a word with the umpire and he may just have a point.
They've got them on the overlap. Battle has found some space. Great play. Butler. Here's real danger now. Golden opportunity here.
Straightforward, you would think.
Drop punt looks good. He's got it.
Better ball movement on that occasion allowed them to open up that opportunity in front of goal, and they've got full reward for it.
They're slugging it out, these two. It's been an entertaining first half. The big men fly. McAuliffe, a model of consistency. They ask the question, but the umpire will have it. Meek with the tap. McAuliffe read it well. Nankervis, Prestia, Sonzi takes the advantage. Taranto, he's copped some of his own medicine. Mackenzie saw that coming. Is anyone home? Battle is there to save the day. Normally delivers. Watson. The Tigers forcing them out wide. Honours the lead. Moore has got loose. Good hands. Amon. Doesn't often waste it. Flostone says thank you very much. Clever kick. Sicily wins it back. Great mark. The major interval is upon us. Lots to debate and discuss during the halftime break for fans, commentators and coaches alike. Gary's back. What's caught your eye, Gaz?
The Hawks are winning the rebound 50s, but what it really means is they're being asked to do a lot because their midfield is being well beaten. They've coped admirably, but at some point the dam wall is going to break. So the mids have got to find ways to get the footy down the other end more often.
We'll see how it plays out. Thanks, Gary. Meat looking for territory. Mackenzie, Hardwick, attracted a crowd. Gets the kick away. Anyone's ball. Absorbs the pressure. They have absolutely spifflicated him. They're tackling with venom today. It's been a great duel between the two big men. Nash, they might be caught out on the turnover. Bolter knew the tackle was coming. The Tigers looking ominous. Layla, the sprint is on. He's unlucky to be pinged for insufficient intent in his own forward line.
I don't know what a player's supposed to do in that situation.
Good kick. Layla heads them off at the pass. What's he got on offer? They're a big chance here. The Hawks have been caught napping. That's a bit of a gift. Probing ball. Scrimshaw read it well and claims the mark. Neat little worm burner. Butler, all on his own. Watson, in some space on the wing. Into the middle with the kick. Broad takes an excellent grab. Brown, working hard and being rewarded. Rioli, dangerous to leave on his own. Sonzi, this deserves a goal. Scrimshaw, showing why he's such a good defender. Nash comes steaming through. He's everywhere at the moment. Wasn't a great kick. They've turned it over. That's skillful. Meat reads the ball so well. Ignoring the corridor for now. It's eluded him. Watson. Layla intercepts on centre wing. Banging it back in. Sonzi drops into the hole and marks. Can he finish it off? Heads for full forward. Battle tries to spike it out of the danger zone. Sicily can't hang on under close attention. He's run into trouble. He was trying to beat a path to goal, but he was shut down quickly. Important clearance here. Ward, Gunston, Barris navigated the traffic. They've coughed it up. Butler is calm in a crisis. No free kick, and they've got a stoppage in a dangerous position. Nankervis has probably got the points at this stage. That sloppy play, and it could come back to bite. Ross. Can he impose himself on the match? Battle. We've seen that before. Lynch. Met solidly. The umpire says he had no prior. Nankervis has rucked tirelessly. Layla. Quick snap, and that's a goal!
Well, you get what you deserve when you leave that sort of space at a D50 stoppage.
So the underdogs throwing down the gauntlet. You can see their belief growing. Good ruck work. McAuliffe runs onto it. Layla, Prestia. It looks a well-oiled forward line. They've picked their way through. Sicily doing what he does best. It's no place for the faint-hearted. The ump calls for the footy close to goal. Nankervis gets his hand to it. Taranto. Sloppy disposal, and we'll have a throw-in.
Gary, what have you noticed down at ground level?
The Tigers might be in front, but there's room for improvement with their kicking. They've been sloppy at times.
McAuliffe, he's done everything today but kick a goal. Now he's done that too.
A few heads will start to drop soon if they can't turn the tide. They're right on the edge.
The Tigers have made a great start to the half. Gunston slaps it out. Day, Ward, sloppy disposal and a turnover. Ross Keeps it low. Rioli demanded the footy and got it. They can smell victory. Battle. Where would they be without him? That's a useful ball. Barris with a chance to relieve the pressure. They need a spark. Butler wins the contest hands down. I've liked his game today. Gunston. He's generally a good kick. Spud Frawley would have loved that one. Watson snares the loose ball. Foot race on. Who can get there first? Bolter. Sonzi. The Tigers look well drilled. Impey got a fist in. Flostone. Layla. Algier. He's put the foot down. He's been penalised for incorrect disposal.
He's suggesting he got something on it. I'm not sure he did.
D'Ambrosio pushes into space and receives the footy. Taking time to assess the options. It must be his birthday. Sonzi. Neat little stab kick. Layla has it within range. They're looking good. Algier. Goal coming up. In he goes.
He couldn't believe his luck finding that much space inside the forward 50.
Through it goes.
Well, if you give him room inside 50, you'll pay more often than not.
The Hawks will be hearing alarm bells right about now. Meek showing his skills. Day. The Tigers have all the answers. Searching kick. Sonsi got to the right position and hung on. Bombs it in. Lynch. Important tackle. He was just about through otherwise. Could that have been holding the ball? Some thought it was, but not the person who matters. Like Batman and Robin. D'Ambrosio. He's besieged. The umpire says he made an attempt to get it out. Meek showing his skills. Mackenzie. Ward. They need a goal, but it's at the wrong end. In no man's land. Gunston. He's set upon. Watson. Crunching tackle. No way through there, and they'll reset. Meek got his palm to it. Mackenzie. Sims mops that one up. Prestia. Rinse and repeat. Sims has got on top. Layla. Short. Well-weighted kick. Weddle clears the area. A bit of a panicked handball. He might have thought about hand passing. Trainer gathers. Sims. Barris. They just keep kicking it back to him. Shaves the grass with that one. Mackenzie. Weddle. Hoping for a big contested grab. Hopper has brought his own ball. Bolter. He's been quiet. Sicily is there in defence. Moving the footy laterally. Mansell couldn't mark, so he brings it to ground and out of play.
The Tigers are getting the ball inside 50 more. It's no wonder they're winning the match comfortably.
Good ruck work. Ward read it best. Sims by hand. Hopper. Can he hit a target? Lynch. He's outmarked two of them.
He'll fancy his chances.
Goes for the check side. Yes, that is so skillful.
The defenders are always under pressure with how often the ball is coming down, and this game might be getting away.
The Hawks look at breaking point. The big men fly. Hopper. Mansell marks inside 50 and can have a shot. The Tigers are playing like winners. Sicily may have just saved a goal. D'Ambrosio has time and space. Algier desperate to win it back. Sonzi. That's good work rate.
One of their key markers has been how well they've shared the load. That list of goal kickers might be about to get a new name.
He hasn't kicked a goal today, and he still hasn't.
That could have just about put it out of their reach.
Looking for a quick transition. The kick was centimetre perfect. His field kicking is normally first rate. Good work rate. He's only had the one inside 50. Who's front and centre? Gunston puts his head over it. Mackenzie, well played. Amon can run and gun. Somehow release the ball. Algier. It's not a fair fight. Great tackling technique there. Meek with the tap. Nash kicks inside the forward 50. Broad with another contested mark. They just keep kicking it to him. Doesn't often waste it. The Tigers are out of trouble. Probing ball. Impey makes good contact. Flostone gathers it cleanly on the wing. Who's at home? Hopper needs help. The Hawks are chasing tail. The call is insufficient intent.
Assuming it wasn't a skill error, that wasn't well disguised.
That's skillful. Flostone, time and again, he gets to the right place. There goes the kick inside the 50. Honours the lead. Tries a safe ball. Algier has found some space.
There's some pretty ordinary defending going on out there at the moment.
Snaps at goal, but it's off target.
The way it's going, it probably won't be long until they get another opportunity.
No time like the present. Sicily works hard to present. Lowers the eyes. Weddle. Good kick. Day marks on centre wing. The Hawks have been out of sorts. Ginnivan has charged into space. Penetrating ball. Miller making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. Sims. Rioli. Short to no one in particular. McAuliffe. They cannot keep him quiet. Ross runs onto it and can drive them into attack. Punched away. Lynch. Not on my watch, he says. Rioli goes for home. He doesn't miss many, and that is no exception.
He's finally on the score sheet. It's been quiet today, but he made that one count.
The Tigers, in this form, would challenge anybody. Meek smashes it out of there. Day. Miller wins the contest and can relieve the pressure. Clever kick. Gee, they're playing well. Normally delivers. McAuliffe has found some space. Prestia, they're irrepressible at the moment. Hopper, dangerous to leave on his own. The Tigers have winners everywhere. Intercepted, and they can launch from half-back. Scrimshaw in the clear. Kicks to centre wing. No one can mark. Ross comes free in the tackle. They might be caught out on the turnover. Rioli, all on his own. Ross, with time, he'll pump them into attack once more. Meek, showing why he's such a good defender. Conservative kick. Watson, with a chance to run. He might have thought about the corridor. Quality delivery by foot. Watson, normally creative. Can he impose himself on the match? Nash has a paddock in front of him. They're tackling with venom today. Meek punches it out of the ruck. They have a good understanding, those two. Day, Nash, Impey. It's a hot footy. Meek, he'll be sore in the morning. Watson, drop punt, and he has put it away.
He's a terrific asset with his pace and skills, and that was another example.
Maybe there's a glimmer of hope. Just a glimmer. Nankervis wins it. McAuliffe harassed into an error. The Hawks on the ball now. Kicks inside the forward 50. Miller, ever reliable, just shoveled it out. Short. Bangs it long. Thumped away. Meek, the pressure is fierce. Impey in the right spot. Which side is this lad playing for? He's suddenly a popular man. Umpire's ball as we near three-quarter time. It's been a great duel between the two big men. Mackenzie, Meek, they've given it up. They're well drilled. The Tigers made their move in that quarter. This one looks almost in their keeping. Almost. Let's head down to Gary Lyon on the boundary.
The Hawks are flat-footed and lacking energy so far. That needs to change very quickly, or this will not only get out of control, it'll become embarrassing. They're just not getting their hands on the footy nearly enough, and consequently they're asking a lot of their defenders. Too much, in fact. If they can at least stabilise in the middle, then they'll get opportunities to exert pressure. But you feel they're going to have to be pretty efficient to truly threaten today.
We'll see how it plays out. Thanks, Gary. Meek wins it. Day. They need to hit the scoreboard here. Broad with another spoil. He's not giving up. Gunston needs a good decision. Miller is proving very difficult to pass. Searching kick. McAuliffe working hard and presenting well. Brown turned over on centre wing. I've liked his game today. D'Ambrosio can keep it moving. Delivers it inside 50. I don't think he meant to smother it. Kicking for his first. He's off target.
He's normally deadly with those snaps, so it's a surprise to see him miss that one.
Back into play. Brown working hard and being rewarded. They're moving the footy well here. They're playing with purpose and poise. Mansell on a lead. The kick is precise. Kicks laterally. Layla takes the safe option. This is good ball movement. What's he got on offer? What a game he's having. Rioli presents in space. Algier, here's real danger now. Brown is pushed up. McAuliffe. Quick snap is off target.
That passage of play deserved a better finish.
Amon heads wide with the kick in. What can they muster from the back half? Moore with a chance to relieve the pressure. Holds it up, waiting for an option to present. This is much better. Impey has got loose. Barris. He's been quiet. That's a fine mark in the back pocket, and they might have dodged a bullet. Manages to find a teammate. Battle. A bit of a panicked handball. Ward knew the tackle was coming. Ball up. The defenders will need to be on guard. The two big men do battle. Sonzi. Day is calm in a crisis. Weddle. They've put themselves under pressure. Stripped of the footy. Farms it out. Mackenzie couldn't burst through. Ward. Trainer takes an excellent grab. The defence has fallen down. Sonzi has drifted forward and marked. They're playing like champions. Hopper has marked in front of goal. In he goes.
He's having a terrific match, ranking highly for clearances, contested possessions, and inside 50s.
Hopper has one already. Now it's two.
That's what happens when you leave players in space inside 50. It's going to hurt you on the scoreboard.
The Tigers are strutting their stuff. They're a force to be reckoned with. Day navigated the traffic. He's been prolific. Ross, I felt that one from here. There might have been an argument for a free kick there. Nankervis with a deft tap. Sonzi does the roving. They've given it back. The Hawks continue to be second to the ball. There'll be a few feeling sore after this match. Meek looking for territory. Nash. That's a dreadful hand pass. Sloppy disposal and a turnover. Not wanting to bomb to a contest. He's hit up the lead. What's he got on offer? The Tigers are playing some great footy. Weddle got a fist in. Sims. Amon gets back and should repel. Time for the Crummers to go to work. Joel. Ginnivan got the handball away. McDonald. Moore. It's not been his day, that's for sure. Lewis. He makes no mistake.
Not much has gone right for them today, but that was a great passage of play.
There's one crack papered over. Nankervis wins it out of the centre. McAuliffe. Sonzi. Mansell has a way of drawing the footy. Prestia. That's not like him. Flostone. We've seen that before. He's hurried the kick. It's a poor one. Amon went bang. Hasn't seen a lot of it. Ward in a hurry. Moore getting involved. Not a lot of positives today. Bouncing ball. McDonald. Where was this earlier in the match?
He's 1 from 1 so far.
For 2 in a row, it's good. And the momentum is starting to turn.
Well, if you give him room inside 50, you'll pay more often than not.
They've pulled a couple back now, but there's still plenty to do if they're going to get back into this one. Punch clear. Hardwick, he's had little impact so far. In no man's land, gets the kick away. Which way will it bounce? Layla cops some unwanted attention. They ask the question, but the umpire will have it. The two big men do battle. McAuliffe, they cannot keep him quiet. He'd like to have that one back.
Great pressure and ultimately rewarded.
That's a good option, and this looks promising. Tidy ball. Who's front and centre? Trainer comes steaming through. Kicks to space. Gunston spoils. Got to get rid of it. Sicily goes long. Flostone with the big fist. You can't question his commitment. The Hawks look to be coming home strong. Broad. It's no place for the faint-hearted. They're still cracking in hard deep into this match. Nankervis with a deft tap, like Batman and Robin. Ward got to the right position and hung on. The defence is disorganised. It's off hands. Nankervis wins it back. Flostone. This spells trouble. 6 points on the way. No, he'll have to settle for one, courtesy of the post.
They're within striking distance, but they need to make the most of their shots on goal.
Can they get something going? Brown makes position. Miller. Clever kick. Punch that like he meant it. Layla. Rioli delivers it inside 50. That's a waste. A chance to clear now. Watson all on his own. He might have thought about the corridor. Campbell wins it back. Great mark. Can he find a teammate? Good disciplined defence. Battle. Nash handballs it to nobody. McKenzie gathers on the half volley. Watson. Scrimshaw. Barris. That's a useful ball. Hardwick marks on centre wing. McDonald. Solid tackle. It's not a fair fight. It would be a hard umpire who would ping him for that. Nankervis punches it out of the ruck. He's been dispossessed. Butler leads his opponent. McKenzie, Gunston, short, desperate to win it back. Lewis in the right spot at the right time. McDonald, Gunston. Sonzi gets to it first. Can he hit a target? Gunston mops that one up. Nash, probably too far out to score. Great play. Lewis, he kicks the goal.
A classic case of a forward finishing off the good work upfield.
The Hawks will take a few positives from this, even if they don't get the points. Hopper, McAuliffe, under pressure. He's only had the one inside 50. Centre square, loose ball. Stoppage coming up on the wing. Gunston with a deft tap. The team physios will be working overtime. Weddle, that's good work rate. Ward has found some space. What's he got on offer? Well played. They're moving the footy quickly. Defence 101 there. Miller. Hopper. If he thought he was getting away, he was sadly mistaken. They're tackling with great intent. Nankervis has probably got the points at this stage. Short does well under pressure. Miller with a chance to run. McAuliffe in the clear. Doesn't often waste it. They'll need to be more careful than that. On the non-preferred. Anyone's ball. He's so clean with the footy. Nankervis in the clear on centre wing. Rioli can keep it moving. Campbell, not on my watch, he says. He's besieged. He's been run down like a wildebeest.
Took too long there and coughs up what could have been a shot on goal.
The Hawks haven't thrown the towel in. Barris working hard and presenting well. Good-looking kick. McKenzie, dangerous to leave on his own. The clock is the enemy now. McDonald on a lead. They need to hit the scoreboard here. Sims wins the contest and can relieve the pressure. Normally delivers. Brown They're playing with purpose and poise, wanting to get on with the job. Good work rate. Takes the safe option. Campbell, caught. Dropped it like a hot potato. Rioli, can they catch them out on the turnover? The fans will be happy to see this. No leniency from the umpire there.
You've got to be quicker than that.
And the kick inside 50 lets them down. Quality delivery by foot. That's skillful. Brown can't mark. Dealt with the pressure. Butler affects the turnover. McDonald. Lynch has it now on centre wing. The umpire says he had no prior. Nankervis smashes it out of there. Hopper. Sonzi runs onto it. He's gone. Dishes it off. He'll feel that one. We'll have another ball up. Nankervis has rucked tirelessly. Hopper. Weddle taken to ground. You have to be tough to play this game. They're tackling with venom today. Meek punches it out of the ruck. Nash reads the tap well. The Hawks having a great patch. The Tigers on the ball now. Trainer. A quick getaway wasn't possible. We'll have a forward 50 stoppage. Chance for a late goal. Nankervis has got on top. Layla. Prestia gets his kick despite the heat. It's loose inside the 50. He's drawn a crowd. They appeal for holding the ball, and the umpire agrees.
Great pressure there and gets the reward.
The Tigers are out of trouble. Spearing pass. Rioli works hard to present. Flostone. Layla. That's a legal disposal, isn't it? It's a good old-fashioned gang tackle. They've bottled it up. Meek with a deft tap. McKenzie hacking it forward. Spills the mark to no one in particular. Just had to get it out. Broad. You asked for it. You got it. We've got another stoppage. Meek palms it down. McKenzie. Boot. Ball. Goal.
Do these sides change jumpers? Turnaround's been stark.
Probably too little too late, but this isn't beyond the realms of possibility. Layla. It's a tough game. Hardwick in the centre square. He's set upon. The pressure is intense. We'll have yet another stoppage. Meek with a deft tap. Hardwick delivers to centre half forward. Broad couldn't finish what he started. That's a bit of a gift. Good kick. Miller is proving hard to pass. Throw in deep in the pocket. Meek wins the hit out. Nash, he's kicked a goal.
He's working his tail off, and a goal is just reward.
The Tigers will be glad this match doesn't have another few minutes to run. Meek with a deft tap. Ward trying to find a path. Nash. Time to turn on the Jets. Weddle shows them a clean pair of heels. The Tigers look like winning this easily at one point, but they were forced to scrap all the way and in the end have emerged with a narrow win. What were the main differences today, Half?
The Tigers were able to get on top in both contested and uncontested ball, and that naturally translated into greater supply for their forwards, who duly kicked the winning score. It goes a long way if you're tough and fast, and this team checks both those boxes.
Thanks for those insights, Half, and for your input today. We enjoyed bringing this match to you and hope you enjoyed it too. We'll catch you again soon.
You